Hey guys, this is Amit and you are watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between OnePlus Nord 2 5G versus Google Pixel 4a, and we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, audio of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. In the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let the comparison start with the camera of the devices. Talking about the rear camera of the devices, Nord 2 have triple camera setup, 50 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera, and 2 megapixel of macro camera, whereas Pixel 4a comes with single camera setup, 12 megapixel of wide camera. So the winner here is Pixel 4a because it have better software optimization than Nord 2. And about the front camera of the devices, Nord 2 have 32 megapixel of wide camera, whereas Pixel 4a have 8 megapixel of wide camera. So without a doubt, the winner here is Pixel 4a because it have better software optimization. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Nord 2 have dual LED flash, HDR and panorama, whereas 4a have LED flash, pixel shift, auto HDR and panorama. So the winner here is Pixel 4a because it have auto HDR option. And about the video recording options in the devices, Nord 2 can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 240 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization, whereas Pixel 4a can record 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 120 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So the winner here is Pixel 4a because it have better software optimization than Nord 2. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Nord 2 have Android 11 support. On the other side, Pixel 4a also have Android 11 support, so it's a tie. And about the user interface of the devices, Nord 2 have Oxygen OS, whereas Pixel 4a comes with stock Android. So it's a tie because both of the devices have different user interface, so it's up to you. Which UI you like it or not, it's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Nord 2 is powered by Dimensity 1200 5G based on 6nm processor, whereas Pixel 4a is powered by Snapdragon 730G based on 8nm processor. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it has faster processor, which gives you faster processing speed. And about the GPU of the devices, Nord 2 is packed with Mali G77, whereas Pixel 4a is packed with Adreno 618. So again, the winner here is Nord 2 because it has faster GPU, which gives you faster FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Nord 2 can clock at 3.0 GHz based on octa-core Cortex chipset, whereas Pixel 4a can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have faster clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, Nord 2 have two options, 8 and 12 GB, whereas Pixel 4a have 6 GB of RAM. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have bigger capacity of RAM options. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Nord 2 comes with 128 and 256 GB of storage, whereas Pixel 4a have 128 GB of storage. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have many storage options. And about the external storage of the devices, Nord 2 did not have any card slot, whereas Pixel also did not have, so it's a tie. Moving to the display features of the devices, let's start with the display size of the devices. Nord 2 have 6.43 inches of display, whereas Pixel 4a have 5.81 inches of display. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have bigger screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, Nord 2 have approximately 85.8%, whereas Pixel 4a have 83.8%. So without a doubt, the winner here is Nord 2 because it have bigger ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Nord 2 comes with Full HD Plus display. On the other side, Pixel 4a have Full HD Plus display, so it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, Nord 2 have Fluid AMOLED display having 90 Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 Plus support, whereas Pixel 4a have OLED HDR. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have 90 Hz of refresh rate, which can produce smooth transitions. Moving to the body features of the devices, let's start with the thickness of the devices. Nord 2 have 8.3 mm of thickness, whereas Pixel 4a have 8.2 mm of thickness. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have approximately the same thickness. Talking about the weight of the devices, Nord 2 comes with 189 grams of weight, whereas Pixel 4a have 143 grams of weight. So the winner here is Pixel 4a because it have lighter body weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, Nord 2 have Gorilla Glass 5, whereas Pixel 4a have Gorilla Glass 3. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have newer generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Nord 2 have glass back with plastic frame, whereas Pixel 4a have plastic back with plastic frame. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices, Nord 2 have dual nano SIM support, whereas 4A have nano SIM support, so the winner here is Nord 2. Moving to some of the most important features of the devices, let's start with the fingerprint scanner of the devices. Nord 2 have under display fingerprint scanner, on the other side 4A have rear mounted fingerprint scanner. So the winner here is Pixel 4a because it have physical scanner which is faster than under display fingerprint scanner. And about the sensors in the devices, Nord 2 have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass, whereas Pixel 4a have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity and compass and barometer. So the winner here is Pixel 4a. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Nord 2 have 4500 mAh of battery capacity, whereas Pixel 4a have 3100 mAh of battery capacity. So without a doubt, the winner here is Nord 2 because it has a bigger battery capacity. Let's talk about the charging speed of the devices. Nord 2 have 65 watts of fast charging, whereas Pixel 4a have 18 watts of fast charging. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it can charge up the device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Nord 2 comes with stereo speakers, whereas Pixel 4a have stereo speakers too. So it's a tie. And about the headphone jack of the devices, Nord 2 did not have any 3.5mm of headphone jack, but Pixel 4a have. So the winner here is Pixel 4a. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Wi-Fi, AC, dual band, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie. And about the Bluetooth version of the devices, Nord 2 have 5.2 generation of Bluetooth, whereas Pixel 4a have 5th generation of Bluetooth. So the winner here is Pixel 4a because it have newer generation of Bluetooth. Let's talk about the positioning chips in the devices. Nord 2 have dual band AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo, BDS and other chips, whereas Pixel 4a have AGPS, GLONASS, Galileo and QSIS. So the winner here is Nord 2 because it have many chips. And about the USB connectivity of the devices, Nord 2 comes with 2nd gen of Type-C connector with OTG support, whereas Pixel 4a have 3rd generation of Type-C connector. So the winner here is Pixel 4a. Moving to the price of the devices, in the international market, Nord 2 is around $300, whereas Pixel 4a is available from $350. In the Indian market, Nord 2 have starting range from 28,000 rupees, whereas Pixel is available from 31,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is, in the camera, the winner here is Pixel 4a. In the performance, the winner here is Nord 2. In the display, the winner here is Nord 2. In the body segment, the winner here is Pixel 4a. In the features of the device, the winner here is Nord 2. In the communication chips, it's a tie. And about the prices, it's a tie. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far, and let me know in the comment below what do you think, which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you like our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you're watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my Instagram ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.